welcome to
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
If you have questions or comments, we have multiple ways we can be reached. Twitter is, of course, the best way for those that need instant gratification, and the show's Twitter feed is @SKiMPod, SKiMPod.
Stays Crunchy.
For the more patient among you, the email address for the show is podcast@stayscrunchyandmilk.com. Crunchy again being spelled with a K.
Stays Crunchy.
We're available via Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and Google Play. And of course, at the website, stayscrunchyandmilk.com. Please rate, review, and subscribe to the show. And the band plays on here at SKiM, and to that end, Tatum and Tayrail713 provide for you a pod called Cast. It's their musical discussion show built on a hip-hop foundation, and it's dope. Our personal Twitters are Tatum216, Lunchbox2099, our host, the Internet's Tayrail713, and of course, me, the real ODP.
That's
Hi,
all right,
ladies.
I eat that quesadilla, but that thing was like hefty.
Quesadillas, we ready to go. Let's go.
Oh shit, it's actually recording this time.
It is recording this time. Hello, and welcome to Stays Crunchy and Milk, the baller edition.
Version 2.0.
That's behind the scenes.
I think we can peel back the curtain on this one.
Yeah, we recorded like some timeless, like ear blasting, just the best shit ever.
It was hot. It was that hot fire.
And the recorder said it was recording, but it definitely was not. So, but we're recording this time, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
I think like if you want the two people who are like very capable of winging it, you found the two.
Yeah, we like we could write it down because I had this idea, right? It was people's names and their characteristics just off of being ignorant, not really having anything. Like I was like, never touched a Tiffany.
Oh, so we're name profiling?
Yeah, just name profiling. Ryan, maybe.
I mean, it's like that when like a woman's named after a car. Mm-hmm. They just think that they had like a poor mother.
But yeah, maybe.
She couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis.
Yeah, now you got me scared to open this.
I did the same exact thing.
Motherfucker. Yeah, so that I was gonna write that down, but I was just like, I had to come up with a lot of names. I was like, that's okay. We could do something else.
It's kind of like that too with like the same thing like Mercedes. You think stripper?
It seems like where was I? So where I'm trying to think of what somebody. Okay, so when I went to New Jersey a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking like it usually Kanye was right. Like it's never a bad bitch sweeping there. And I was like, yeah, I didn't see any like good looking people the whole time I was in, like, I didn't see no head turners the whole time I was in New Jersey. Like I wasn't really, and like I was in Princeton, so I was like near College Town. I guess it got to be some smart, pretty girls, right? But it was just like I didn't see anybody. I was like, oh, nobody, not at all, not one time.
So you felt right at home?
No, I literally, like when we down here, I literally see more pretty girls down here. Not down in this area, but in other parts of Cleveland.
Yeah, I would say we are a little underrated when it comes to that department. But, to each their own, I suppose.
I mean, I don't know. I think...
I would say that I've seen a lot of wife prospects around town,
Yeah, I just think maybe because we close to the jail. Like, we got a lot of,
Too afraid to come down here?
No, I just think, like, all the women coming out of here, like, just probably got the feeling sleep in the bed, their makeup not done, their hair not right.
The eyes are all puffy from crying all night.
Oh, no, I don't want no puffy ones. I want the strong ones that didn't cry the whole time.
I want me a bad bitch.
Yeah, but her face is all balled up because she ain't shit the whole weekend because her stomach hurt.
She was in there all weekend, and she found a way to make wine in that time.
Yeah. So, like I said, I didn't see any like no head turners at all, and that was pretty surprising.
Man, I didn't see any head turners Friday night either. I ended up at a strip club.
Oh, do tell. Which one did you go to?
So, pre-recording, I filled Anthony in on how my evening started on Friday, how I ended up going to a sports bar with a couple buddies. And while we were there, the one dude really wanted to go to the strip club. And I had a 3-day weekend. So, like, it was a Friday night. It was the start of my 3-day weekend. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say no. So, I didn't say yes. But I also wasn't driving. I was a passenger in the car, so
that could be a good and a bad thing.
Well, my buddy looked at me to be like, he was the driver, and he goes, "Well, you know, I can't say yes because it's not my decision," and that's usually the key, the code for I need Dan to ixnay this because I really don't want to go either. But you're my buddy, so I don't want to tell you no. I want Dan to be the one to tell you no. So when you get upset, not like mad or whatever, but when you get disappointed, you're disappointed at Dan, not me. I didn't go for it this time. I was like, you know what? Dude's over here and he's saying he's willing to pay my cover charge. I don't have to get lap dances. I'm like, I'm 2-drink minimum. I'm at a bar already anyway, so what the fuck's the difference? I was like, who do you need to tell you? I'm like, who do you need permission from? And he looked at me like, oh, so you're not gonna say no? And he was like, all right, well, we're going then.
So, to me, it's always, you always got a couple friends. Like, one friend that's like, no matter what, like, you can just go to a regular bar and just talk to regular women. There's always one friend that's like, I just want to be around some women.
I don't want to have to try.
Yeah. You just want to be around somebody who already naked.
Yeah.
Who's, the only time she gonna talk to you is when, you know, she thinks she gonna get something out of you. I don't want to be around those kind of, not that something's wrong with those kind of women.
Yeah.
But they're just not for me.
They're very plan-oriented, and I respect that.
Yeah, because it seems like to me, I don't know, when I go to a strip club, and I haven't been in a while, but it seems like the down on the luck ones always want to fucking talk to me. No, I'm a headliner. I don't want you. You like with the whack made up names like Sapphire or something like that. No.
Hey, I'm Saffron.
I'm Saffron. I'm the most expensive spice. No. Let's get your ass out of here.
Yeah, so we go to Amber's Cabaret.
Oh.
Which
that's down here, right?
It's on Brook Park Road.
Oh, okay.
Over by the Malleys.
Over by Chocolate City.
Yeah, and there's a Big Boy across the street and a Bob Evans if you're feeling hungry. So we go over there. And if any of you are longtime listeners of the show, you've heard me tell stories about this place in the past. It's where basically I had dry hump sex with the stripper.
I remember that.
Yep, it was the same place.
Does your friend still work there?
I didn't know, well, no, I didn't know anyone that really worked there. She worked there for like a day before.
I thought you knew the guy.
He works at Crazy Horse.
Okay,
so different chain.
Okay,
so I haven't been to this place in like, I want to say 6-7 years because last time I went there I didn't work at my current job.
Yeah.
So it's been about 6-7 years since I went there last. A lot has changed in that time. Let me tell you. So we get there and it's like 1 o'clock Friday night. Apparently they close at 2.
Okay.
But I wasn't paying to get in anyway, so I didn't give a shit. So we get in. As soon as we enter into the main floor area, there is like nobody in this bitch.
Oh.
Like there's a bartender. There's like.
And this is Friday night.
Friday night at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
There's a bartender. There is a guy at the end of the bar talking to a woman.
Is this woman clothed or unclothed?
Like half and half.
Okay. Oh, she is one of the workers.
She works there.
Okay.
And then there's like one guy sitting by himself, like off in the cut. That's
Nobody's on stage?
There's no one on stage. Like there's nothing going on.
Okay.
So in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, yes, because I didn't like really want to go, but I was like,
I could use a story.
yeah. So we go sit down at the bar, and I look at the bar, and it's the most pathetic looking assortment of things available that I've ever seen in my life. Like, it looked like the liquor bottles on the back wall, not very abundant.
It was like all Seagrams, all Seagram products.
And then the stuff that was there looked like water with food coloring. So I'm sure that they were refilling them quite often.
So it's probably like how it looks in those bad HBO karate movies.
Yep. And then the beer cooler had a singular Guinness, a singular pink Mike's Hard Lemonade, about 47 Dos Equis,
Okay.
and a couple Miller Lights. That was about it.
So what did you have?
I took the singular Guinness.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
I would have went with the Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, I didn't want to seem like a bitch, though.
Ain't when nobody seeing you. When nobody in the motherfucker.
Okay, someone else walked in, or like...
It's not mine.
Or some workers actually showed up.
Yeah.
I went for the Guinness because it seemed like more manly, like...
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, thank God, I don't want to have to tell anyone in here no. So I'm sitting there, and I'm watching the ESPN and NFL Network because they had like football coverage for the draft coming up, and I'm just staring at it. And the dude that really wanted to go, he's talking to the bartender. He's like, where are all the women at? She goes, oh, they're all in the back right now. They're kind of drunk. I'm so sorry. He's like, but I paid to get in here. He's like, and there's no one here. She goes, yeah, I'm hoping that they can come out in a couple minutes. She's like, but they've been drinking a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy is about to lose his shit.
Yeah, that is kind of unfair, though. Like, I can see if...
Because the owner knows.
Yeah.
Because the owner is the guy who's checking IDs at the door and taking the money. And he also happens to be the DJ. So which tells you already...
But he knew nobody was...
He knew nobody was there. And you already know he's going to play shitty music.
Yeah.
Because he's just some old dude who bought a failing strip club and was like, oh man, I can run a strip club. I totally know all the hits that all the youngins want to hear.
Now, next... It's Amber, and they can break it hard. Man, that's bullshit.
So, yeah. So, a lady shows up, like, 3 minutes later, on my left shoulder. Because I was on the left, my buddy was in the middle, and the other dude was on the other far end. So, I'm holding down left flank.
Okay.
She shows up, and she goes, hi.
Oh, my God.
How are you? Mind if I keep you company? And she puts her tiny ass little hand out. I'm like, oh my God. So I shake her hand.
When you said that, it made me think of what, Scary Movie 2? That dude with the little hand?
It kind of felt like that. She was little. And she was like, she had a bra on, but it was kind of folded down, so like her nipples were kind of like poking out the top. Yeah. And I didn't really want like any involvement. So I was just like, she's like, oh, you mind if I keep you company? In her drunk, slurred way. And I was like, oh, that's real nice. But actually, I'm just here for moral support. If you want, my buddy's the one who's actually looking for people to keep him company.
I'm here for moral. He's here for oral.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, okay, no problem. And I was like, have a good evening. And then she saunters over to him and starts talking to him. And then I'm like, oh my God, I got laser focus on this TV. So I'm like watching more football coverage, sipping on my nasty tasting Guinness. It did not taste good. And I look over, and there's 2 cups of yellow, like fizzy liquid on the bar now. And the lady who was working is now has her head on the bar sleeping.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on down there? And the dude is like looking around, and I'm just like, okay. And I go back to the TV. And then like 2 minutes later, the lady who was working gets up and walks off. And he turns to us and he goes, I bought her a $4 Red Bull and she fell asleep at the bar. How do you fall asleep when I just bought you a Red Bull?
Wow.
So I was like, oh man, that's rough. I'm like, do you want to go? He's like, I just want to see some titties. I was like, all right.
So I don't know this guy. Is he married or something?
Yes.
So this is my thinking. Like, this is this dude's only opportunity to see some strange titties. His one night out, he's already with the boys, so he got that part covered. I'm with the boys. I ain't doing shit wrong tonight. And y'all, they ain't fucked up his night because he not gonna get to see no strange titties probably for a long ass time. He's married. He just wants to have a good time. Wants to see a few boobs, and they just fucked it up.
So, well, all right. So we sat there for a few more minutes, and I was just like, "We can go if you want, man." He's like, "Let me finish my beer." And I was like, "All right, I respect it." I was like, "I hope you learned a lesson tonight." I'm like, you know, you're out here trolling for strange movies and got a perfectly good set at home.
Yeah.
So at this point, another lady of the night had shown up and was talking to a guy at the end of the bar. Mm-hmm. And my buddy goes, "Oh, that's Princess Jasmine." And I went, "What?" He goes, "Oh, I came here one time a while back, and she jerked me off." And he's like, "I told her that she looked like Princess Jasmine. She really liked that. So she offered to take me to the motel next door for $150 to let me have sex with her." He's like, "But I didn't have $150, so I didn't do it."
You're lucky I didn't have no water in my mouth. I was just about to spit that shit out.
So I was like, "Oh man." So obviously he goes and talks to her.
Okay. Because he got 150 this time?
Nah, he knew that she would be quick to action.
Okay.
So apparently he went off to try and have some things happen.
Oh.
And
I wonder how much is a handy at a strip club?
It depends on where you're at and how desperate they are.
I guess so.
This one came with the price of admission, apparently.
Oh, so he's got a free handy?
It was part of the 20.
Oh. Handies.
That's how forward this lady was.
Oh.
But
so she did the free handy.
Well,
in order to.
She started the job.
Oh. So it was pretty much like the bread at Cheesecake Factory. Mostly the white bread, because the brown bread you know is good. I don't know if that one was good.
So I'm sitting there, and eventually a black lady comes out and went right for me. Came over to the bar. "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Good."
"My weakness, please get away from me."
I knew. So I didn't make eye contact with her. I didn't turn my head. Mm-hmm. I talked to her like someone who was super busy at work and couldn't be bothered to make eye contact because I knew that once I looked, I was going to be caught, and I didn't want to get caught. So I was
it was like Medusa,
yeah,
but for them cheeks,
yeah. So I was like, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?" She's like, "I'm good," and then I didn't follow it up. Mm-hmm. Didn't throw up a follow-up volleyball. So I just kept watching the TV, just drinking my beer. And I hope she doesn't think, "Oh, fuck this racist motherfucker ain't talking to me because I'm black," because that wasn't the case. I didn't want to talk to you because you're black, because I knew that if I got involved in the conversation, you'd have all the money in my wallet. And so I was trying to save me from myself.
Which you should have.
It had nothing to do with you.
And I've pulled this before. I've done this, like when I go to, like I've been to a strip club. I was like, "I will give you $10 to leave me alone." Like, I will probably get dances from you all night and leave here with you with the deed to my car. I'm gonna give you $5 and say good night.
I respect your time, but I just know my limitations.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I kind of wish I had just given her $10 because she wasn't slurring her speech. She was being nice.
Yeah.
It was obviously a slow night.
She was probably in the back taking care of them all.
Could have been, yeah. And now in retrospect, I feel kind of shitty. So
I don't feel shitty. You left with your integrity.
Well, she found work within about 20 minutes. So, because
how long did you guys stay there in total?
We were there about an hour. We were there until they closed.
Okay.
So we got there about 1. They closed at 2.
Okay.
And man, they were not fucking around. The 2 o'clock hit, the lights came on. They're like, "Get out." I was like, "All right, thank you. You gotta tell me twice." But anyway, so she got up on stage because I could see in the mirror. And when I saw in the mirror, I was like, "Thank God I didn't turn because I'd be broke right now."
She was thick.
Like in the bottom, like the good.
So I've said this. There's something about those little boobs and that big butt that just do something.
That's what it was.
Oh my God. Sorry to be so sexist to the ladies that listen to our show, but I like a 2080 woman. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, she was like a 1585.
Man, even more. Damn.
So I'm sitting there and I noticed that Princess Jasmine was now available, and another person had taken over the situation with my buddy. So I was like, that's weird. I wonder what the switcheroo was about. And at this point, like, last call had happened, and I was like, oh, thank you, because I had to piss so bad.
Excuse me.
But I did not want to, like, try and find a bathroom in this place, and I just wanted to hold it and get the fuck out of there and go home and be.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there. I down the Guinness. That way I'm ready to go the moment the light, like, it's time to hit the dusty trail, because I don't want anything holding me up. So at this point, the dude who was on the other end, he has now moved over to me. So we're sitting side by side. We're chatting. Princess Jasmine shows up in between the two of us, and she's like turned towards him, and she's bouncing her ass against like my hip. She's rubbing her breasts on him, and she's got her left hand, and she is like reaching for my El Dorado.
Oh wow!
But she's like not like finding it, because I'm turtled up because I had to pee really bad. So like there's nothing loosey-goosey down there. I'm not like aroused or anything, because like I'm kind of like didn't want to be there. So there's no Diamond Club status right now. We're in the shell. He has to pee really bad.
Yeah.
There's nothing to grab.
I'm not trying to confuse the two lines right now.
Yeah. But she's like going, she's digging deep, like grabbing and reaching, and like she keeps tapping my nutsack, which like are super sensitive because I have to piss really bad.
Yeah.
So she's like dinging me over and over again.
How come ladies always hitting you your balls at strip clubs?
I don't know, man. Like, I guess I was made incorrectly. I don't know. So she's clearly been drinking because she knows that like it's over, because she's talking to us as the owners. It's like, oh yeah, you know, we're closing. Thanks for coming. See you soon. Blah blah blah. And she goes, oh, thanks for coming tonight. It was so nice to see you guys. I'm happy to meet you. Come back soon. Bring a friend so I can rub my big boobs in your face. And then she starts trying to grab my dick again.
Okay.
So like she tried to grab my dick in total 3 times throughout this entire conversation. And I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll make sure to do that. See you later. And then my buddy comes back from, you know, his situation, and we leave. And I was like, oh, that is quite that was the second worst strip club experience of my life. That was hilarious. So
did your friend get another handy again?
So apparently, Princess Jasmine kind of started the situation, and then passed them off to the second lady, who didn't get to finish because we ran out of time. So that was what happened there.
I'm sorry, but if you're in this kind of situation, you need to handle business.
Well, the lights came on in the place. There was nowhere to hide.
This dude needs to be the Ron Jeremy of getting handies in a strip club. He needs to have a 5, 4, 3, 2, lights on.
Yeah, so it was funny because we all got into the car because we had to take the dude home, and on the way back to drop him off at his place, because he only lives a few minutes away, I'm like smelling in the car, and I'm like, who the fuck in here smells like cotton candy now? Yeah, and I'm like thinking, like, I hope it's not me, because I didn't want to have to rewash my jacket because I just washed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I hope she didn't get cotton candy all over me. And I'm smelling it. It's not me.
It's him.
Yeah, like he gotten. It smells sort of like cotton candy lip smackers.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I could go to a strip club now just because I ain't coming home smelling like fruity bubble gum. And I'd be goddamn if I got somebody else's hair on me. No way. Nuh-uh. Cause like that's probably the worst. Because one, you're not. See, if you get caught cheating with somebody else, at least you got somewhere to stay. You can go stay with the other lady. But if you get caught doing some dumb shit at the strip club, it's just over. And what you gonna do? You can't go live with her. You gonna go knock on the strip club door like my wife left me. You just ask her, look. Don't cheat with a stripper.
Well, I mean, I don't think he was looking to cheat, but I just think I think what this guy's going through is he's older now. He's put on dad weight.
Okay.
He's kind of going through a little bit of a drinking problem where he's trying to get that sorted out.
Yeah.
So I think he's struggling with I'm not the youngest anymore, and I used to be able to pull women no problem because I was a buff dude. Like I worked out, I lifted, and now I've got this dad belly, and I'm married, and I have kids, and I think it was like he wanted to prove it to himself that he still had it kind of situation.
Well, I gotta disagree with this dude, like by saying if you think you still got it, don't go to a strip club.
Well, he had been at the bar.
Oh, okay.
And
it didn't happen for him.
Well,
and he needed he needed a power boost right away.
I think he wanted to prove it to himself, but then obviously I'm just like, what are you doing? What do you got to prove? You have a family. So I started I was like, well, if you're gonna do this, I'm like, is your wife available? And apparently that's no. I was like, man, what are you doing? You're hot. Your wife's hot. He's like, oh, I know. He's like, I'm just like, so she's available then, huh? Is what you're saying? And he goes, I will fight you. I was like, I'm just saying, man. You clearly you're having some internal conflict here. Just let me know.
Yeah.
I didn't really want his wife, but I was just like, I'm gonna fuck with this guy because, my thing is if you're in an unhealthy relationship or you're unhappy or whatever, don't go fucking over the other person. Just handle that situation and then move on. I'm like, don't go create mistrust in other people for this person, But he was just saying he's not gonna do anything. I think he's just, like I said, I think he's just struggling with that, whether he knows it or not.
Yeah.
And then I think he would just the urge took over where he had to make it happen, which is where the strip club came in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think especially, I mean, I know it's a double standard. Men usually get fat. You gotta try to say. I would like to get more into being more sexy for my lady. I know I'm getting a dad by. My son said the other day, your belly getting big. I said, what? I said, he said, you got a big belly. I said, all right, I need to get back into the gym. My son called saying I got a big belly, but I still don't feel I don't know, maybe I need to get a little bit older and lose some hair or some shit like that, where I need to feel like I need to talk to some fucking women. Yeah, I don't feel that way yet. I don't know. I think I guess maybe my past of my mother and father getting divorced when I was little, not wanting to not really make my kids go through that, where it's I don't get to see my kids. I don't want my kids to have to go through that. So that's kind of an extra incentive for me not to stray. Mm-hmm. So
I just don't have it in me.
Yeah, I know. I remember when we first met, and I think it was the Tony Parker situation was going down.
Oh man, yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know. I think that because from what I had read, they was fucking swinging, that whole group, but they just kept on fucking without the other people. Mm. So. And it was just I just remember that was one of our first conversations ever. We were just going back and forth. I was like, they was just fucking. He was like, I don't like cheating. I was like, but they was just fucking. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up here. This is just maybe this might go at the end of an episode or something like that, I guess. But
I think based on what we got here, this is probably gonna be a solo up between you and I. It's almost 30 minutes.
It's almost 30 minutes. Okay. I had a good time. I think that we should take T's recorder and do more just us episodes. But I think we might record one later on this week. This, like I said, it might be a bonus because I know Gabe's been itching to get in the booth.
Yeah, and T just took a trip, so I'm sure He's gonna tell us about all the things he saw and
how many lobster rolls he ate. He got iodine poisoning. But this is Tatum 216.
Lunchbox 2099.
2099, not 2099.
Coming for that 99 of the 2000.
Yeah,
with some ass, yeah. It's black.
1585 is the way we roll. Have a good one.
Hey, what happened to you?